Hello everyone, I'm Loaf, the lead community manager of Deadside, and in this short work in progress video, we're going to take an early look into prone. Please remember that everything you're about to see in this video is work in progress, it's unreleased, so everything is still subject to change. Let's begin by loading into a test map and get started there. Now that we're in game, all we have to do is press Z and our character will now go prone. During the animation of getting into the prone position, you aren't able to move your character, you can't aim or shoot. All you can do is look around using the left alt free look button. While you are on the ground, your mobility is pretty limited, movement is slow and loud, and repositioning is basically impossible until you actually stand up. You can roll around, all you need to do is hit E and Q, which is useful. While you're prone, you can shoot, use almost all equipable items, with the exception of a fishing rod and shovel, which makes sense, and interact with items in the world. This new prone position will radically change how combat is in Deadside for both PvE and PvP. On the PvE side, AI will have a harder time spotting you while you're prone, which can be very useful, especially at higher level PvE events where the AI have very good vision. The same can be applied to PvP as well, at least for the most part, but unlike PvE, real players are much better at punishing you if you use prone incorrectly. A real player is going to know that the animation for getting in and out of prone is very slow, which makes it difficult to, let's say, avoid a grenade. Players also know that your mobility is heavily limited, meaning you aren't really able to reposition or even strafe, which makes it very easy to quickly peek and kill somebody who is immobile and prone. However, stealth and positioning is still extremely important to Deadside PvP, and if you use prone in the correct situation, you can enhance both of those things. Prone has been in development for a very long time, and I'm happy to be able to tell you today that the feature is nearing completion, but there is still more testing to be done, and many more bugs to fix so that the feature is actually functional on release. And for the most part, that's the state of the prone position, at least currently. For the rest of the video, I'd like to take a little bit of time to talk about the development process of this prone position and explain why this feature was so time-consuming to develop, because based on the comments I've been seeing for the past few weeks, people are confused why it's taking so long. And the main three time sinks are character animation, collision, and testing. When it comes to character animations, the animation team needs to make new animation trees for nearly every equipable item in Deadside, so that you can actually use those items while prone. This is really quite an undertaking though. We have many different weapons and items in Deadside that each have their own individual animation trees with anywhere from 5 to 20 animations required for each item. This means that the animation team needs to make tons of new animations, which is very time consuming. When it comes to collision, this is where the programmers come in. They've been making sure that while your character is in the prone position, the game detects where your character should and shouldn't be. This makes sure your character doesn't clip through objects, which is extremely important. If this system isn't set up correctly, it may be possible for characters to shoot or even clip through walls and bases. Obviously, we don't want this to be abused and exploited, so this is a very important step. Oh, also, the character animations need input from the collision system, so that the character looks correct based on whatever terrain they're on, which just makes things even more complex. As you can tell, there is a lot of things here that need to all work together smoothly, or else the entire system is going to come crashing down. And this is why testing is our third time sink, and this is the step we're on currently. As I mentioned earlier, the prone position is nearing completion, many of the animations are finished, and the collision system has come a very long way. But even still, there are a lot of bugs and kinks to work out, with more bugs discovered with each internal test. So, until the testing step is complete, we will all have to wait patiently before we can actually lay down in our sleeping bags. I hope you all found this video interesting. Thank you for watching.